She posted, "Normalize keeping secrets from your partner." 2 days after ghosting me without a word, I replied by tagging her post. Already did, then changed the locks. Now she's been calling from her friend's couch ever since. Hey everyone, and thanks to everyone who's already subscribed. We're closing in on 10,000. If you haven't yet, hit that button and help us hit the milestone. As for my ex-girlfriend, she's currently getting a front row seat to what normalizing secrets looks like when it's not in her control anymore. 2 days ago, she was glorifying emotional privacy on Instagram. Today, she's finding out how it feels when someone else quietly decides to no longer live together. Let me rewind. It all started last Wednesday. I'm 29. I work as a mechanic. I run my own shop, pulling around $80K a year. I live comfortably, independently. I've been dating Chloe, 25, a dental hygienist, for almost a year. Smart woman, decent job, solid income, generally responsible. 3 months ago, she started staying over more often than not. Eventually, we just said screw it and made it official. She moved into my apartment, though she kept her own place and continued paying rent just in case. Sounded fair. We shared groceries, split dates, talked about the future. Things felt smooth, steady, no drama. Then Tuesday night happened. Chloe mentioned she was grabbing dinner and drinks downtown with her girlfriends after work. Sounds fun, I said. Where you headed? Just some little spot near River Street. Girls' night. You know how it is. What time should I expect you home? Probably around 10 or 11. Nothing wild. It's a weeknight. No red flags. Wednesday night rolled around. 10 p.m., no sign of her. 11, still nothing. Midnight, silence. At 12:30 a.m., I texted her. Hey, just checking you're okay. Running later than expected? No response. Thursday morning came. I woke up to a phone that hadn't buzzed once. No missed calls. No texts. No sorry. Fell asleep at Jessica's. Just radio silence. I called her around 8 a.m. Straight to voicemail. Tried again during my lunch break. Same thing. I finally sent another text. Chloe, this is weird. Just let me know you're safe, please. Still nothing. By Thursday evening, I was starting to actually worry. This wasn't like her. We had never gone a full day without at least a good morning or busy day. Call you soon. I even called her work to check in. Hi, this is Tom. I just wanted to see if Chloe came into work today. The receptionist responded cheerfully. Oh, hey, Tom. Chloe called in sick. Said she had food poisoning from last night. So she was alive, coherent, capable of making phone calls. Just not to me. That's when things clicked sideways. I tried calling her again Thursday night. Voicemail. Again. Friday morning, I decided to dig deeper. Checked her socials. Reached out to mutual friends. Jessica finally answered. Oh, hey, Tom. Chloe's okay. She just said she needed some space to think about things. Space to think? She vanished. No message. No call. She's fine. Just processing stuff. She said she'll talk to you when she's ready. That's when I checked Instagram and found my real answer. Thursday evening, while I was losing my mind wondering if she was in a ditch, she had posted a black and white quote story. Sometimes you need space to figure things out. Not everything needs to be shared immediately. Then on Friday afternoon, normalize keeping secrets from your partner. Some things are meant to stay private. My stomach turned, not from anger, from clarity. While I was worried for her safety, thinking something might have happened, she was casually preaching about the health benefits of hiding things in relationships. She wasn't scared. She wasn't struggling. She was broadcasting philosophy. I sat in my garage for a solid hour after screenshotting those posts, letting the truth settle in. She wanted privacy. She wanted space. She wanted to normalize secrets. Okay, I could work with that. That Friday night, I sent her a single message. Saw your post about normalizing secrets. Message received. Loud and clear. Then I got to work. I carefully packed up everything she brought to the apartment over the past 3 months. Clothes, makeup, random knickknacks, toiletries, books. Everything. I took photos to document what was hers. Boxed and labeled it all. Saturday morning, I drove to her apartment building and set every box neatly outside her door. She still had her key. She still paid rent there. She had a place. Then I returned home and changed the locks. If Chloe wanted space and secrets, she was now free to explore both. From her own address. At 2 p.m. Saturday, her silence broke. Tom, where are you? My key isn't working. Ignored. Tom, this isn't funny. Why won't my key work? Decided to give you the space you needed to keep your secrets private. What does that mean? It means I'm practicing what you've been posting about. Tom, open the door. We need to talk. I'm not ready to share what's happening. Sometimes you need space to figure things out. The calls kept coming. So I powered off my phone and spent the rest of the day at the shop knocking out some overdue projects. Sunday morning, I turned it back on. 23 missed calls. 40-plus messages. Confusion, anger, bargaining, desperation. Tom, what is going on? You can't just lock me out. If you let me in, we can talk about whatever's wrong. I have nowhere to stay tonight. I replied once. You have your apartment. Your stuff's outside your door. That's different. How is it different? I just needed some time to think. So do I. The difference is, I'm being honest about it. Tom, please. I'm sorry I didn't call you back right away. You didn't call me back at all for 2 days. I was going through something personal. And you decided to post about it on Instagram instead of telling your boyfriend. I needed space to process. And now I'm processing whether I want to live with someone who disappears for 48 hours and calls it healthy behavior. You're being ridiculous. No, I'm being consistent with your philosophy. Later that night, she tried again, called from an unknown number. Tom, it's me. I borrowed a friend's phone. Hi, Chloe. How's the secret keeping going? Stop. I can explain everything. I don't need explanations. I need space to figure things out. Where am I supposed to get my stuff? It's at your apartment, right where you left it. This is insane. I was gone for 2 days. 2 days of silence while you posted about the beauty of hiding things in relationships. That post wasn't about you. Then who was it about? It's complicated. Sounds like something you should keep private. Click. Block that number too. The week that followed was enlightening. Monday, I heard through the grapevine she was crashing on Jessica's couch. Apparently, she'd been planning to give up her apartment and move in with me full time. So she was stuck in lease limbo. Tuesday, her sister called me. Tom, what happened? Chloe says you locked her out over nothing. I gave her the same notice she gave me before disappearing. She said she was going through family drama. Then why post on Instagram about keeping secrets from your partner? No response. Wednesday brought answers. Marcus, a buddy of mine who tends bar downtown, pulled me aside. Hey, man, I saw Chloe Wednesday and Thursday night. She wasn't with girlfriends. She was with some guy. Different nights. Same guy. Cozy. Thursday, I bumped into Jessica. Tom, I need to ask something. Chloe's really upset. She can pick up her stuff anytime. It's all in storage. She said you blindsided her. She needed space. I gave it to her. She said there was family stuff. Her ex, maybe. There it was. The big secret she needed time to process was her ex. She disappeared to weigh her options. Did she say what she decided? She said she realized she wanted to be with you. Interesting how she realized that. Right after her key stopped working. Friday, Chloe called again. Tom, please. We need to talk. I'm working. Not the time. Then when I finish processing whether I want to be with someone who vanishes to reconnect with her ex. Silence. Then, how did you know? I normalized keeping some secrets, just like you taught me. Tom, nothing happened with him. So what had happened? He called me Tuesday. Wanted to meet. I was confused. I needed to think. And lied about girls' night to do it? I didn't want to hurt you by telling you. He reached out. So you hurt me by disappearing instead? I thought I could figure out on my own. By posting about how healthy secrets are, I was trying to convince myself. Did it work? No. I made a mistake. I want to be with you. Why? Because your ex turned out to be the same guy you broke up with the first time? It wasn't like that. It was exactly like that. Please, I'll never do this again. You're right. You won't. 3 weeks later, things are quieter, simpler. Not wondering if my girlfriend is secretly auditioning someone else? That's peace you can't put a price on. Chloe's living situation fell apart. Jessica got tired of the couch crash. The least complications she hadn't mentioned kept her from reclaiming her apartment. Her ex? He was only interested in hanging out. The second she needed help, not flirtation, he vanished again. Her friend group grew quieter, too. People got tired of the emotional roulette. She tried reaching out through others. Same message every time. She'd learned, she'd changed. She was ready for honesty. Too late. I'm dating someone new now. Maria. She's a teacher. Own place. Calm soul. Believes in wild, radical things like communication and emotional maturity. When I told her the whole Chloe saga, she simply said, anyone who thinks secrets make relationships healthier probably isn't ready for one. The best revenge was a revenge. It was just giving Chloe what she said she wanted. Secrets, space, and silence. She'd disappear for 48 hours to figure things out. So I gave her the gift of a disappearance she didn't control. One that ended everything. She thought she could test drive her ex while keeping me on standby. Instead, she learned the one thing worse than secrets is realizing the person you took for granted. Stop waiting. Her Instagram said, "Normalize keeping secrets from your partner." My reply was simple. Already did. And that secret was that she was no longer in a relationship. The lock change? Just a symbol. The real door had closed long, before she even realized she was on the outside.